My main motivation for working out is so that if my cat is ever attacked by a bear, I can beat it off. Wait, I don't want to beat off a bear. Don't worry, guys. The boring background from the past couple of videos is gone now. We actually have something that looks decent now. Alright, Bucketheads, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about a list that I found on the internet. Well, okay, I didn't find it. I found it through a YouTuber named Joe from Seattle, so he also made a video on this. Take that as you will. The main reason I wanted to cover it is because it talked about Morrowind, and you know, I love Morrowind. But the list in question is top 10 reasons why consoles are better than PCs. Now, full stop there, because even at a passatory glance, I can't think of one reason that consoles are better than PCs, because generally speaking, there really isn't any at all. Like, PCs are, kind of superior, and I hate to be like PC master race smug here, but, PCs are just better. This is coming from a guy that owns consoles, so I'm not like biased or anything. I started out my gaming journey on consoles. I think that I am a pretty neutral source for information on this topic. Up at number one, we have better reliability. Really, if one tiny thing is wrong on a PC, which it usually is for people who don't care enough to dedicate an entire day to research, it's useless. With consoles, they are made by professionals who lose everything if they don't do it right. Even if they do, you can still have it fixed or replaced with only a few hours wait. Alright, so I want to stop you right there. If one tiny thing is wrong on a PC, which it usually is, it's useless. So you're telling me that every single PC out there is useless? PCs don't just implode on themselves for no given reason. I mean, sometimes they do, but most of the time, they don't. And I can say from experiences that the frequency of a console imploding on itself is about the same as a PC imploding on itself. I'm looking at you, Xbox 360 Red Ring. I'm looking at you, base Xbox One disk drive not working. And to further that, they say that consoles never have anything wrong with them, which is a lie. But if there is something wrong with them, way to contradict yourself, that you can have it fixed by someone else within a few hours. My brother in Christ, if there's something wrong with my PC on a hardware level, I am at liberty to fix it myself, probably for cheaper than someone that fixes my console. As someone that's worked on consoles at a video game store, most of the time if there's something wrong with the hardware of a console, it's cheaper to replace the console itself than to actually repair it yourself. I actually forgot to mention this while recording the video originally, but also, if you've ever taken apart a console, you will know that if you do it yourself, that it is extremely difficult and annoying because everything is proprietary and the console manufacturers don't want you opening up your console and messing around with it yourself. A PC is just that, a personal computer. It's something that you can open up and easily replace and repair things yourself. I don't see in what way it could possibly be better that the only way to get your console fixed for a reasonable price is to send it to someone else. That doesn't make sense to me. Alright, time to continue. Consoles also don't require memorizing the entire specs just to play Morrowind. For example, to play Morrowind on PC nowadays, you have to physically alter the computer and game. With consoles, it works fine the second you pop it into the tray. PCs just aren't reliable enough to be worth the extra time and money. Okay, well, PCs aren't more expensive than consoles anymore. And also, Morrowind is the best thing you could come up with? My brother in Christ, look, I'm going to open up Steam right now and just fucking launch Morrowind Steam Edition, and there's nothing that's going to be wrong with it. I don't have to physically alter my hardware to play a game from 2002. Have you ever tried playing Morrowind on the original Xbox or the Xbox 360? It's ass. It only got fixed once it was ported to the Xbox One, which, I mean, it's actually pretty good over there, but still, the console version of Morrowind is just worse than the PC version, so that it's just a bad example to use. Okay, here we got Morrowind. I'm gonna double click on it, starting the game. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Morrowind is launching. It's almost like games that are on Steam usually work without needing any work being done to them. Number 2, consoles are less expensive. No, they're not. Next point. Number 3, controllers are more comfortable than keyboards. Personally, the keyboard feels clunky with too many buttons and was designed for typing with two hands. I'm fine with a mouse, but the keyboard is clunky and awful. One, your bias is showing. This isn't a very objective top 10. And two, literal skill issue. Like if you can't reach the buttons with your baby Wawa hands, just learn how to do it. People play guitar all the time and they don't complain about how they have to contort their fingers to do that. And you know what? If you really want to use a controller on your PC, I'm gonna break it to you like this. Here's an Xbox One controller. Here's a USB Type-C cable. It goes into the top of the Xbox controller, and I can plug it into the USB slot of my PC. Look at that! I can game with a controller on my PC. Oh, next point. Number 4, consoles lag less than PC. I believe this is 100% true. PCs just can't stop lagging. Consoles definitely don't lag. PCs can't stop lagging my asshole. But I can literally pull up basically any video on my YouTube channel that features me playing video games, and if you notice anything about those gameplay videos, they don't lag. The games don't lag. Have you ever played an original Xbox One? That console couldn't even run Skyrim at 60 FPS. You just put the game in and play. Or, you know, I just look at my icon. I don't even need to move from my seat, and I click it, and it launches. Number 6, playing on a big TV is more fun than playing on a small computer screen. The statement is correct, and it's more common to see that scenario on a console than on a PC. However, that doesn't mean you can't do that with a PC for that specific setup. Unless you're willing to have a PC purely dedicated to gaming, a console would be more convenient. Maybe that should be the title. Consoles are more convenient for bigger TVs? So wait, you made a point, and then discredited your own point. Why even keep that in the top 10? You are dismantling your own arguments for me. Thank you. Thank you, top 10s. Console exclusive games. Okay, I know there are a bunch of console exclusive games, but really the only ones worth playing are like Nintendo, and PlayStation and Xbox has always come to PC. Now, let me show you all of the exclusives in my Steam library. Let's see, we got Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, Blood Fresh Supply, Carnal, Deus Ex, Daggerfall. Half-Life is on the PS2, but who has a Half-Life for PS2 and a PS2? So I'm just gonna say this is a PC exclusive. Wretched, Arena, Counter-Strike 2, Battlespire, Postal 2, like an actually good game. Okay, I'm tired of going through my Steam library, but you get the point. There are PC exclusive games that will probably never get console ports. So that point is moot and bad. On to the next item. Consoles are better for multiplayer games. That is categorically false. You have to pay for console online connectivity. You have to pay to access your own internet connection on consoles. You know what I do when I'm on my PC? I launch the game and click multiplayer. After I buy the game, they're like, okay, yeah, you can play this game online with your own internet connection. Console gamers aren't as big elitists. Have you ever met a PlayStation fan? Coming in at number 10, PCs are really slow. They take as long as Gabe Newell does to get from one side of a room to another while loading. This just comes down to data transfer speeds. If you have a decent up-to-date SSD in your computer, I guarantee that 9 times out of 10, the load times are going to be comparable, if not better, on PC than on something like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. That was 10 reasons why consoles are better than PC, none of which actually made any sense. But wait, there's more, because this top 10 is actually more like a top 25. It says top 10. Why are there 25 points on this list? So we're going to go speed round to finish these next 15 points. Consoles are better at more gaming genres. No. Both PC and console can use keyboard and mouse or controller. But with PC, you always have the option of both of them. On console, you only have the option sometimes to use both of them. Popular games neglect PC. Give me one example. This is a developer problem, not a PC problem. Mods will come to fix or upgrade the PC experience. So what you're telling me is that when a new game releases cross-platform on every single platform, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PC, Nintendo Switch, that it's going to be the best on PC? So popular games don't neglect the PC? Number 13, PCs have tons of shovelware games. Yeah, so did the Wii, and nobody complained about that. 14, less freezing. I don't even know what you want me to say for that one. Black Ops 6 literally hard crashed my Xbox. 15, easier to set up. You know what? I actually agree with that one. Number 16, console gamers don't care about which one is better. They only want to have fun. That's a fucking lie. Again, have you ever met a PlayStation fan? Number 17, consoles are made for gaming. And yeah, my PC was made for gaming. What do you mean by that? I built my PC to play video games. And guess what? It does more than play video games. It also records and edits and streams videos. It is harder to type and spread misinformation on the internet. Coming in at number 18. Only true American patriots use PC, so there's no misinformation being spread there. Number 19. You don't have to do all this research for the same experience at the same cost. Just go to PC Part Picker, and then you can build a PC from there, or you can buy a pre-built. And then you don't have to do any research. Just click an Amazon link and buy. Number 20. PCs have an older community. Why is a console better? Because they have less older people. Number 21, consoles have cooler names. PCs don't have names. You just call it PC. And I don't think there's anything cool about calling a game console PlayStation. It's literally a station you play at. Or the X-Boner. Who walks up in a party and says, yeah, I have an X-Boner? Nobody, because you would get kicked out and probably arrested for sexual misconduct. Coming in at number 2, we got a really weird one here. PC games can be modified. Consoles are better than PC because PC allows you to modify the game in a way that you see fit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Next point. Number 23, convenience. Just turn it on, go to the game, and play. PCs have their convenience too, but it's not the same plug-and-play feel that consoles have. I turn on my PC, and I double-click an icon, and my game launches. That's pretty convenient to me. Number 24, consoles are more competitive. Can I get some context on what you mean by that? Okay, and the last item on the list is consoles are easier to buy. Huh. HP Pavilion Gaming Desktop. I can't figure out how to buy this. Oh my god. PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, buy now? Dude, it's so much easier to buy a console. If you would like me to shout out your name in an awesome, epic, Some Ordinary Joe YouTube video, well, you can have that if you give me $2.99 per month. Please, I beg of you. Alright, that was 10 terrible reasons why consoles are better than PC. But at the end of the day, Bucketheads, you do what you want to do. If you want to play Gay Station, that's your prerogative. I'm going to sit over here and play epic PC games like a big boy. Like a freaking big man. A big strong man that eats his vegetables. If you ended up liking this video, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you'd like to see more like this. Tell your mom.